So, what is the impact of great slides on a presentation that can help you win deals and move minds? Stick around, that's what we're going to explore right now. Hey, welcome to Lead Loud. My name is Richard Mulholland. I'm the founder and chief evangelist of presentation powerhouse Missing Link. Now, for the last 25 years, we've been building presentations for people. And a big part of building presentations for people is creating the slides they use. But you'll notice today that I'm going naked because I want you to tell me, how big a deal is this? Does this make it a video worth watching or maybe not worth watching? My biggest frustration is that when people come to Missing Link, what they come for is asking for nice, pretty slides. And I don't think that's going to do it. And I want to introduce a metaphor to you right now that I hope will change your mindset around the role that slides play. You see, slides, good slides, are an amplifier of whatever it is you're doing. If they're bad slides, or a detractor on whatever you're doing. So the one you start with good or you start with bad, good slides will amplify that. You start with good or you start with bad, it'll detract. Good slides can't make a bad presentation bad. The metaphor I want to explain to you is, imagine going for a meal. If you go to a restaurant, what you really want to have is an incredible meal and great service. In this metaphor, the story, the narrative you're creating, the structure of the meal, the recipe, that is what you're paying for. The service is something you pay extra for when it blows you away. It's a tip, it's a bit at the end. Yes, did it add to your experience? Of course it did. Did it make the entire thing more enjoyable? Absolutely. However, if you go to a great restaurant and you get a phenomenal meal that you've just the best meal ever, but the service is okay, nothing to write home about, but efficient, you'll still go and you'll say, wow, that was the most amazing, macaroni cheese or whatever I've ever had in my life. I don't know, my macaroni cheese. If, however, you go there and you get a very mediocre meal, but the service is great, not much chance of going back. That's a problem. That's what you're up against. And that's the same with slides. If the narrative and story structure is good, then good slides can make it better. Now, bear into mind, if you go to a restaurant and you get a really nice meal, but the service is subpar, is not good enough, well, then that's a big problem, because then what happens, you've got this amazing meal, but it came out late, the service is bad, took ages to get the bill, wasn't a great experience. And bad slides can absolutely detract from a good message. But here's where the emphasis needs to be. I think what we need to be focusing on is a great meal and good enough service to start. I think we need to have a great message that people want to listen to and slides that are there to support that message, to help you get it across. What we don't need, and what people keep on coming and trying to buy from us, is really amazing slides to make up for the fact that they've have made a mediocre message. You gotta start and you gotta fix the meal first, right? You gotta fix the steak before you add the garnish. That's not gonna fix anything. So, from this point on, I want you to understand the role that your slides play in your presentation. Your slides are the waiter, the server. They have the potential to make your experience even better or even worse, but they do not dictate the meal as a whole unless they're really bad. But I have, by the way, seen a really great speaker, Tom Peters, work with really awful slides, and it's still okay. So you can go the one way, but there's never been a case of having a really bad message where good slides have saved them. So that's the priority I want you to have. By all means, make your slides nicer, but that's not going to fix a bad presentation. The main thing you have to focus on is your structure. And that's why our Boredom Slayer series focuses on the idea that you have to write a good presentation before you design it, before you deliver it. Now, every single month we run open groups where people can come in and we actually teach you the art of writing or structuring great presentations. If you want to skip the queue and you do want to get those ideas out before you join the program, well, you can just watch our video series on our action framework. That is the recipe building. That is the meal that you can create. Thereafter, we want to help you make the service too. So that's it for this week. I hope you found it valuable. Don't forget, it's all about the meal, not just about the service. It's all about the message, not just about the slides. Until next time, lead loud.